Hello and welcome to Inspo Talks. Something replace something. That's the rule of life, business and innovation. Steel as a metal has been used widely for multiple purposes. Have you ever thought, if we don't want to use steel, what we can use? That's where the composite industry names comes in the picture. Today we have a managing director of EPP Composite Private Limited, one of the global player of composite industry, Mr. Jayraj Shah. Mr. Shah, thank you so much for being with us on this Inspo Talk platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kayori. First of all, thanks for very nice introduction, and it's a pleasure to give you this interview.
I would like to congratulate you for achieving your vision constantly and at the same time maintaining customers' trust. That is so remarkable under your leadership.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
So, composite industry, it's a name which people are not aware much about. Can you throw some light on what is it exactly for a layman people?
Basically, composite is a combination of two materials. It can be aluminum composites, it can be fiberglass composites. So we are into fiberglass composites. So basically it's a combination of two materials. Ultimate combination of this material gives a better property than the material which is being used. So you get better property.
Okay.
That is fiberglass composites. So in fiberglass composites there are two materials. One is fiberglass itself and another material is polyester resin. Both together gives a better property, and it's a complete replacement of steel and aluminum. In fact, it's a replacement of any metal.
Wow. So in future we can see many products of composite.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great. The industry is changing at a greater pace. What kind of changes do you see is coming up?
See, basically, if I talk about India, most of the metal applications are being changed either in plastics or in composites. If you take an example in Indian Railways, now they have come up with a lot of applications of composite products. If you take example of mass transportation, so there are so many applications that is coming up with fiberglass composites and thermoplastics too. If you talk about another applications like in infrastructure, in electricals, overall in all the sectors, metal is being replaced by composites. And moreover, there is a very good application which is coming up in India is a aerospace applications. So there will be a huge amount of scope in India for aerospace application, for particularly for fiberglass composites and carbon fiber composites.
Wow, looks like there are so many innovations that's coming up.
Yes.
In terms of product application.
Yes, yes.
Great. EPP is well known for its rise and fall. I came to know in 2014, EPP was almost about to bankruptcy. But the team amazingly turned around the table. And they also rose as a stronger team. I'm so curious to know what went wrong and how did you turn around the table?
See, basically when you fall down, it is always your own mistake. But other than our mistakes, there were other factors also. So in 2012, we invested almost 70 to 75 crore rupees in our capital expenditure. Being a 50 to 60 crore rupees, having invested 70-75 crore rupees, it is a too big amount for any company. So it went very wrong because at that time the competition was too much. There were so many companies who were interested in fiberglass composite products. So suddenly 10 to 12 major competitors emerged in the market, and they have started a cutthroat competitions in particularly in pricing and payment terms. So in that red race, we also started to give a very attractive prices which was impossible for sustaining the company. So we started giving those kind of offers. We started giving long-term credits. We could not collect the money in time, and ultimately our company became a loss-making company. By that time, all the companies were bankrupt. Not only EPP got bankrupt, but parallelly all the competitors, they went away from the market. Somehow we could survive because of our honesty, and we started from scratch. What we were doing in early 80s, we started doing those things. So we started removing more people which we had. We had 800 people in our company.
Oh.
So it was not required as such. So we calculated how many people we require. So we cut down the people. It was almost 300 people we terminated. We had to take hard action on them.
Right.
Parallelly, we could not able to give salary on time to our people. So we called a meeting to our employees, and we very honestly told them that this is the situation and it is difficult to pay you on the time, and everybody were agreed, and we gave them only money which they require to run their family. So it ran for almost 6 months like that.
Wow.
Parallelly, we were not able to pay our suppliers on time. So we called a meeting of our suppliers. There were almost 350 suppliers. So we called a meeting and we addressed them, and we told them the fact that this is the situation and we are almost bankrupt. They supported us. They told us that we will give you the material and you pay us as and when you have money in your pocket.
Right.
So this kind of support we got from our vendors. At that time we had given almost 15 crore rupees post-dated checks. It was more than 150 checks. And in that meeting, we collected almost 95% of the check. They gave us back. That was the beauty. And that shows our honesty, that shows their trust in us.
Right.
So
Right.
this was the situation. At the same time, we consulted our customers also. We expressed our views that these are the position and they have to support us. Most of them, they supported us by giving us the orders, not only giving us the orders, but giving us the payment on time.
Wow.
That's how we could survive and we could do better.
Wow. Now I see that how come you become a global player, because you haven't left your values at all, and that shows the growth, the constant growth of EPP.
Yeah, this is what we have learned from our ancestors.
Wonderful, wonderful. So are there any missed opportunity that you wish to have leveraged?
As a company, we try to leverage all the opportunities we get in our journey. Most of it we have already leveraged. In 33 years time, we have developed more than 62 products.
Wow.
So it's an average of 2 products a year. So we try to grab all the opportunities, but I can see that we could have done better in carbon fiber composites. We could have done better in thermoplastics.
Okay.
That you can say can be missed opportunities. But in any case, we will leverage it.
Of course. Being a global company, how do you promote diversity and inclusion in the organization?
We believe in management by collective wisdom. So if you look at EPP, we have a proper gender balance. We have variety of people from different states. We have variety of people from other nations also. Since we have global offices, we have European in our company, we have people from Middle East, we have American in our company. So we generally best use of their culture and we collaborate with each other, and that's how we grow. This is our thinking is.
Wow. So, how do you adapt a word innovation as a person?
For me, innovation is life. So what is the definition of innovation? Innovation is making different things than your routine things. So in every way of life, it's an innovation. If you look at the processes, we have innovation. If you look at management, we have innovation. If you look at marketing, we have innovations. In personal life also, there are so many innovations, and EPP is a result of innovation. That's why our tagline is innovative engineering, renovating life.
Wow. So you're complimenting
Yes.
your life itself with the word innovation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tell me something which is true to you, but nobody agrees on it.
2 words.
Okay.
I am unsuccessful, which people don't believe, and I am innocent, which people don't believe.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So what mindset helped you to reach here where you are today and will take you further?
As per my opinion, it's a progressive mindset, which I had and still I have.
Right.
Still that hunger is there, so that will take us further.
Wow, that's a very classy answer. That it's still the quest is still going on with that progress and that hunger.
Yes.
So that's so great.
Thank you.
Mr. Jayraj thrown some amazing light on his journey of leadership in EPP, the composite industry. Hope you all watchers, entrepreneurs and everyone get some good ideas and knowledge out of it. Thank you so much. Until we meet next.